Hello and welcome. My name is Jade and I am an illustrator. I'm currently going back to basics and exploring colour theory. By the way, this is my cat Hobgoblin. In my last video, I explored mixing cadmium red with various colours, which you can check out if you're interested. However, you don't need to watch it first to follow along with today's video. I am just getting my page ready in my watercolour sketchbook, marking it up with washi tape, enough room to mix 4 colour sets on the page. In today's video, I have my watercolour sketchbook as well as 2 jars of water, one for adding water to my paint and one for mixing colours, washi tape, some pencils and some paintbrushes. I like to use more than one, again one for mixing colour, and because the gouache is so highly pigmented it's easy to stay in the brush, so I use another one to actually paint the swatches. And I've got my gouache paints with me here. I'm mixing Spectrum Yellow today, and the colours I'm mixing them with are Zinc White, Jet Black, Ultramarine and Cadmium Red. I am of course also using a palette and cannot forget the trusty old piece of paper towel. I really only need one for the one page of the sketchbook, and I just fold it a few times so the water just absorbs straight into it and not onto my table. Let's talk about Spectrum Yellow. Unlike some traditional yellows that were made from minerals, Spectrum Yellow is a synthetic pigment that was developed to overcome some limitations of older yellows. Some limitations were like light fastness and other things like that. This means it is resistant to fading over time, which is perfect for artworks that need to hold their vibrancy for many years to come. Spectrum Yellow is not just bright and warm, it's also known for its high tinting strength, meaning a little bit really does go a long way when mixing. This quality allows artists to create a wide range of shades without overwhelming a mix. Plus, this yellow is often used in designs and illustrations to evoke a sense of joy and cheerfulness, like most yellows do, which always makes it a choice for sunny, uplifting compositions. So here I am swatching the Spectrum Yellow with Zinc White, just adding the tiniest little specks of Spectrum Yellow into the Zinc White, always going dark into light. Zinc White was introduced to the art world in the 19th century as a more transparent alternative to other whites. It has a cooler tone than many other whites, enhancing the clarity of mixed colours. Zinc White is perfect for softening bright shades like Spectrum Yellow to create lovely pastel yellows. Pastel colours are soft, muted shades created by mixing a colour with white. They're often delicate and reminiscent of spring with a gentle and calming quality. When mixing Spectrum Yellow with Zinc White, you can see here we achieve some lemony yellows that are like really refreshing and bright, perfect for a soft sunny palette. Now let's move on to Jet Black. This rich black pigment is essential for creating contrast and depth. When mixed with Spectrum Yellow, we start to see some deep muted greens, almost like forest greens. This demonstrates how the addition of black can change the character of a colour, bringing in darker, earthy tones that can add complexity to a palette. So this time I am adding the Jet Black into the Spectrum Yellow, again moving dark into light. In this case the Spectrum Yellow is the lighter colour. Next up is Ultramarine. Like the other colours I've been mixing with, Ultramarine is a primary colour known for its intense vibrancy and versatility. Not only does it provide a striking hue on its own, but it's also really good for mixing. When combined with Spectrum Yellow, we can create an array of vibrant greens from this like bright lime to deeper forest-like shades. I've accidentally flicked some of the green that I'm now currently in the mixing on to the page below, which I need to remove because with traditional gouache, you reactivate the colour. So if I don't remove that now, when I'm mixing the next colour, that blue on the page will be mixing in with the red and yellow that I'll be mixing with next. So it needs to go. On to our final colour, which is Cadmium Red. This time we're mixing the red into yellow, again this time yellow being the lighter colour of the two. Cadmium Red is known for its high tinting strength, which makes it a favourite amongst painters looking to create bold statements in their work. The warm undertones of Cadmium Red balance beautifully with the balance of Spectrum Yellow. Key characteristic of this red is its durability and light fastness, which means that artworks created with this colour are more than likely to retain their vibrancy over time. Here are our final results. Mixing Zinc White with Spectrum Yellow gave us those soft lemony pastels. Jet Black allowed us to explore deeper earthy greens, and the combination of Ultramarine and Spectrum Yellow created some really beautiful greens and turquoise tones that really brighten up the palette. I hope you found this exploration of colour mixing just as lovely as I did. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing for more tips and techniques. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment. What colour combinations are you experimenting with? Thank you for joining me on this colourful journey. Keep creating and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!